everybody. Good to see you guys. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day and I look terrible. So that's why I don't have my camera on, guys. See? I'm very tired. But anyway, let me go in and say hello to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Hello, Nani. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You got a different picture. Y'all gonna confuse me. Hello, Evie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good, honey. Let's see. Set them up, Joe. I don't know who you are, but good to see you. Well, you're my mod, so it's bound to be somebody that I know. But anyway, everybody's changing their names, so I'm all confused. Hello, HG. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Hello, Kimmy. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good time with your brother. Hello, Rocket Queen. Good to see you, love. I hope you're doing good. Hello, Steve-O. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Hi, Truth Seeker. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Thank you guys so much. All right. Well, tonight I always go over what we're going to talk about. So, because I understand, a lot of people are on their phones and tablets and have a hard time seeing. So this is what we're going to talk about tonight. What is positive thinking? I think everybody needs a little positive thinking in their lives. So tonight we're going to be going over what is positive thinking. How important is it to be positive? Is positive thinking good for your mental health and overall well-being? We will have a little panel to discuss after I go over the info like we did last night. Hashtags positive thinking, positivity, encouragement, motivation, support, mental health, well-being, panel, awareness, and no negativity. Welcome, Steve. Thank you so much for being in here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I love seeing new faces, and I love seeing all the regular faces. I love seeing everybody. Thank you guys so much. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe if y'all haven't done so. We got 14 people watching and 8 likes. Hit that like for me and hit the subscribe and hit the share. Invite people over to get them a little bit of positivity. All right, guys. So I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to go over it. And then after I go over it, then we'll have a little panel to talk about, kind of what we get over, what you think about it and stuff like that. All right, guys. I am once I get enough people to send them to me, True Seeker, honey. I already got yours. But the more people that send us, because you don't want to have like 10 pictures and then that's it. Yeah. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. Means a lot. All right. So this is the power of positive thinking. And let me try to make it a little bit better so you guys can see it. Is that okay? Let's see what it looks like. The power of positive thinking from Very Well Mind. Let's see if the words y'all can see. Can y'all see that okay? Put a one in chat. Let me know if you guys can see that. Okay. If not, I can try to make it a little bit bigger. It says, do you tend to see the glass as half empty or half full? You have probably heard that question plenty of times. Your answer relates directly to the concept of positive thinking. Hello, Chicken Snake. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Your answer relates directly to the concept of positive thinking and whether you have a positive or negative outlook on life. Positive thinking plays an important role in positive psychology, a subfield devoted to the study of what makes people happy and fulfilled. Research has found that positive thinking can aid in stress management and even plays an important role in your overall health and well-being. It can help combat feelings of low self-esteem, improve physical health, and help brighten your overall outlook on life. This article discusses what positive thinking is and the health benefits of being positive. It also explores some of the strategies you can use to become a more positive thinker. What is positive thinking? Positive thinking means approaching life's challenges with a positive outlook. It doesn't mean seeing the world through rose-colored lenses by ignoring or glossing over the negative aspects of life. Positive thinking does not necessarily mean avoiding difficult situations. Instead, positive thinking means making the most of potential obstacles, trying to see the best in other people, and viewing yourself and your abilities in a positive light. Oh, okay, Joe. Yeah, we would love to hear him this weekend if you're able to. Hold on a minute, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. All right. So some researchers, including positive psychologist Martin Seligman, frame positive thinking in terms of explanatory style. Your explanatory style is how you explain why events happened. Optimistic explanatory style. People with an optimistic explanatory style tend to give themselves credit when good things happen and typically blame outside forces for bad outcomes. They also tend to see negative events as temporary and atypical. Pessimistic explanatory style. People with a pessimistic explanatory style often blame themselves when bad things happen, but fail to give themselves adequate credit for successful outcomes. They also have a tendency to view negative events as expected and lasting. As you can imagine, blaming yourself for events outside of your control or viewing these unfortunate events as a persistent part of your life can have a detrimental impact on your state of mind. Positive thinkers are more apt to use an optimistic explanatory style, but the way in which people attribute events can also vary depending upon the exact situation. For example, a person who is generally a positive thinker might be more pessimistic explanatory style in particularly challenging situations such as at work or at school. Recap. While there are many factors that determine whether a person has a positive outlook, the way they explain the events of their life, known as their explanatory style, plays an important role. Positive psychology versus positive thinking. Thank you so much, Joe. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being in here. While the terms positive thinking and positive psychology are sometimes used interchangeably, it is important to understand that they are not the same thing. Positive thinking is about looking at things from a positive point of view. It is a type of thinking that focuses on maintaining a positive, optimistic attitude. Positive psychology is a branch of psychology that studies the effects of optimism, what causes it, and when it is best utilized. Health benefits of positive thinking. In recent years, the so-called power of positive thinking has gained a great deal of attention thanks to self-help books such as The Secret. While these pop psychology books often tout positive thinkings or philosophies like the law of attraction as a sort of psychological panacea, in empirical research has found that there are many very real health benefits linked to positive thinking and optimistic attitudes. Positive thinking is linked to a wide range of health benefits, including better stress management and coping skills, enhanced psychological health, greater resistance to the common cold, increased physical well-being, longer lifespan, lower rates of depression, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease-related death. One study of 1,558 older adults found that positive thinking could also reduce fertility during old age. Wow. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Aging Research found that having a positive mental attitude was linked to decreased mortality over a 35-year period. People who had a more positive outlook were also more likely to get regular physical exercise, avoid smoking, eat a healthier diet, and get more quality sleep. Clearly, there are many benefits of positive thinking, but why exactly does positive thinking have such a strong impact on physical and mental health? One theory is that people who think positively tend to be less affected by stress. Research suggests that having more positive automatic thoughts helps people become more resistant in the face of life's stressful events. People who had high levels of positive thinking were more likely to walk away from stressful life events with a higher sense of meaningfulness in life. Another possibility is that people who think positively tend to live healthier lives in general. They may exercise more, follow a more nutritious diet, and avoid unhealthy behaviors. How to practice, I think this is very important, guys. How to practice positive thinking. Everybody needs to learn if they don't know, and practice it. It's always good to be positive, guys. While you might be more prone to negative thinking, there are strategies that you can use to become a more positive thinker. Practicing these strategies regularly can help you get in the habit of maintaining a more positive outlook on life. Notice your thoughts. Start paying attention to the type of thoughts you have each day. If you notice that many of them are negative, make a conscious effort to reframe how you are thinking in a more positive way. Write in a gratitude journal. Practicing gratitude can have a range of positive benefits, and it can help you learn to develop a better outlook. Experiencing grateful thoughts helps people to feel more optimistic. Use positive self-talk. How you talk to yourself can play an important role in shaping your outlook. Studies have shown that shifting to more positive self-talk can have a positive impact on your emotions and how you respond to stress. Potential pitfalls of positive thinking. While there are many benefits to thinking positively, there are actually times when more realistic thinking gives more advantages. For example, in some situations, negative thinking can actually lead to more accurate decisions and outcomes. Some research has found that negative thinking and moods can actually help people make better, more accurate judgments. However, research suggests that realistic optimism might be the ideal. The results of a 2020 study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin revealed that people who have mistaken expectations, whether those expectations are optimistic or pessimistic, tend to fare worse in terms of mental health when compared to realists. The authors of the study suggest that the disappointment that optimistic experience with their high hopes are not realized can have a negative impact on well-being. This doesn't mean that people should strive to be pessimistic thinkers, since studies indicate that people with a negative outlook tend to fare the worst. Instead, having a generally positive outlook that is focused on realistic expectations may be the best approach. In some cases, inappropriately applied positive thinking can cross the line into what is known as toxic positivity. This involves insisting on maintaining a positive mindset, no matter how upsetting, dire, or damaging a situation might be. This type of excessive positivity can impede authentic communication and cause people to experience feelings of shame or guilt if they struggle to maintain such an overly positive outlook. Steve said, if you want something, then tell yourself, I can never get that. Then you're probably not going to get that. And then he said, if you say you can or say that you can't, either way, you're right. And then he said, if I want something, I talk it into happening. Yes. All right. Recap. Positive thinking can have pitfalls at times. While it's important to have an overall positive outlook, unrealistically high expectations can lead to disappointment. Being unable to accept any negative emotions, known as toxic positivity, can also have a negative effect on mental well-being. A word from Verywell: even if you're not a natural born optimistic, there are things you can do to learn how to think more positively and become a positive thinker. One of the first steps is to focus on your own inner monologue and to pay attention to your self-talk. Now, these are some questions, guys. I figured they would be, good to go over. It says, how do I start practicing positive thinking? Strategies that can improve your positive thinking include noticing your thoughts and making a conscious effort to shift from negative thoughts to more positive ones. Practice positive self-talk and practicing gratitude can also be helpful ways to start having a more positive outlook. Absolutely, Steve. You have to visualize it, believe in it, and go for it. Absolutely. Why is positive thinking important? It's very important, guys. Positive thinking is important because it can have a beneficial impact on both physical and mental well-being. People who maintain a more positive outlook on life cope better with stress, have better immunity, and have a lower risk of premature death. Positive thinking also helps promote greater feelings of happiness and overall satisfaction with life. What are the advantages and disadvantages of positive thinking? Positive thinking has been shown to help people live healthier, happier lives. When they have a positive outlook, they are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as exercising, eating healthy, and getting plenty of rest. Downsides of positive thinking include the risk of forming overly high expectations that result in disappointment and being affected by toxic positivity. How do you change your thinking from negative to a positive? Practicing mindfulness can be a way to build self-awareness and become more conscious of how your negative thoughts affect your moods and behaviors. As you become better at identifying negative thought patterns, you can then take steps to shift into a more positive mindset. Actively replacing negative thoughts with positive ones can help you eventually learn to become a more positive thinker. That's all on that one, guys. Let me pull up the next one. These are not really long. I just thought this was really useful information. Okay, this one is from, hope you have a good night too, Truth Seeker. This one is from WebMD. Just a second, guys. All right. Thank you so much. Set him up, Joe. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it. What is positive thinking? Let me try to pull this one in because it looks a lot tinier. It's a little itty bitty. Give me just a minute, guys. Can y'all see that a little bit better? Do I need to go in some more? Okay, there we go. Maybe. Can y'all see that okay? Put a one in chat. Let me know you guys can see that okay. Says, what is positive thinking? This is from WebMD. The benefits of positive thinking, what pessimists should know. First, nix the negative, how to practice positive thinking. Thank you, Evie. Okay. Positive thinking or an optimistic attitude is a practice of focusing on the good in any given situation. It can have a big impact on your physical and mental health. That doesn't mean you ignore reality or make light of problems. It simply means you approach the good and the bad in life with expectations that things will go well. And guys, there is a video with this, but I'm going to have to probably make it a little bit bigger. And I want to play it with you, play it with you guys. I don't know. Y'all have to put a one in chat and let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? Let me try to. Let me pause it.
Well, people need to start thinking about mental health the same way that they think about physical health.
Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? Let me know you guys can hear it. It's only just a little 2-minute video, but I think it's really excellent. It's really excellent.
People need to start thinking about mental health the same way that they think about physical health and reach out as soon as the symptoms appear to have a discussion and get an intervention right away so that it doesn't get severe and require more complex interventions. If you notice that you're not functioning the way you normally do, you're a little more sluggish, you're not, feeling the same pep in your step, then maybe the right thing to do to take control is to reach out and contact somebody and take care of it while it's still small and before it affects a greater portion of your life. Taking care of your mental health is not just going to the psychiatrist and getting a prescription. There's all kinds of services that are offered. There's a lot of group therapy out there, what we call intensive outpatient treatments. If you need a little bit more intensive care that is condensed in a couple of weeks. One silver lining from the pandemic is with the quarantine in place, telehealth got a boost. And it has become easier than before to reach out and talk to somebody via Zoom or via telephone. So lean in, call your primary care physician and discuss the issue with your physician. Now you're not alone. You have somebody else that can provide you with feedback. Research shows that both therapy and medication work, and your primary care can refer you to both a psychiatrist and a therapist, or even start you on medication and refer you for counseling, so that with two things combined, you will have long-lasting benefits and possibly not relapse into the symptoms. Taking control of your mental health on a consistent basis and as soon as the symptoms start will prevent further decompensation and worsening, and it will allow you to live a long and productive, healthy life.
All right, guys. Let me try to exit out of here. If I can. Give me just a second. Let me try to figure this out. There we go. All right. Hopefully that helped you guys out a little bit. When I say, it's very important. It is very important, guys. There we go. I think that's more better. All right. It says ways you can take better control over your mental health. The benefits of positive thinking. Many studies have looked at the role of optimism and positive thinking in mental and physical health. It's not always clear which comes first, the mindset or these benefits. But there's no downside to staying upbeat. Some physical benefits may include longer lifespan, lower chances of having a heart attack, better physical health, greater resistance to illness such as a common cold, lower blood pressure, better stress management, better pain tolerance. The mental benefits may include more creativity, greater problem-solving skills, clearer thinking, better mood, better coping skills, and less depression. Y'all are all confusing me, guys. With the change of names, I don't even know who you guys are. But anyway, welcome all of you guys. Y'all changed all your name, and I have no idea who in the world you guys are. When people in one study were exposed to the flu and common cold, those with a positive outlook were less likely to get sick and reported fewer symptoms. During another study, women who were more optimistic were less likely to die from cancer, heart disease, stroke, respiratory disease, and infection. I see that, and y'all have all switched y'all's names around. Lord have mercy. And in a study of people over the age of 50, those who have more positive thoughts about aging live longer. They also have less stress-related inflammation, which shows one positive link between their thoughts and health. People with a positive outlook may be more likely to live a healthy lifestyle since they have a more hopeful view of the future. But researchers took that into account, and the results still held. What pessimists should know. Hold on just a second, guys. It all sounds great, right? But what if you're naturally more pessimistic, meaning that you tend to expect the worst? No worries. It may help to see this positive thinking as a skill you can learn and benefit from, rather than a personality trait you either have or you don't. There's research on this too. In one experiment, an adult who meditated daily on positive thoughts started feeling more upbeat emotions each day. Other studies have shown that positive thinking helps people manage illness and eases depression, regardless of whether they are naturally optimistic or pessimistic. Okay, yeah, please do, because I have no idea who's who. I mean, a lot of you guys are my mods, but I have no idea where y'all changed your name. I don't know why y'all changed your name, but whatever. I'm not changing my name, but whatever. That's on you guys. First, nix the negative. Nix the negative, guys. Before you put positive thinking into practice, look for any negative thoughts that may be running through your mind. These include a bad filter. Do you overlook the good things about a situation and get wrapped up in the negatives? For example, you enjoy a fun dinner out with friends, but the restaurant gets your bill wrong at the end of the night. You leave feeling annoyed and frustrated, forgetting about the good time you had. Taking the blame. Do you tend to take on the blame for something bad or disappointing that happens? For example, a friend declines an invitation from you, so you assume it's because they don't want to spend time with you. Predicting disaster. This means you have one setback and then expect the worst to happen. For example, your car won't start in the morning, so you think the rest of your day is destined to be doomed. Okay, guys. Okay. That's fine. Black and white thinking. Do you see things as either good or bad, with no middle ground? In this mindset, if things aren't perfect, they're automatically bad. Well, I mean, not really, but I'm just kind of curious who is who. I know a few, but I don't know all of them. When you notice a negative thought, try to stop it and shift your focus to the positive. Think rationally about the situation. If it helps you to let go, you can give yourself and those around you grace. You can still hold them accountable for their actions. Your negative thoughts won't go away overnight, but with practice, you can train yourself to have a more positive outlook. Remember, you aren't overlooking the facts. You're just including those that are good. I know, Evie, I'm all confused. I have no idea. I'm all confused. I don't know what these people, I know some of them, but I don't know what in the world's going on. Y'all could at least give me the memo before I started my live. Daggone it. Jeez. Once you how to practice positive thinking. Once you have a handle on negative thinking, it's time to play up the positive. Try these ways to do that. Smile more. In a study, people who smiled or even fake smile while doing a stressful task felt more positive afterwards than those who wore a neutral expression. So look for humor and spend time with people or things that make you laugh. Reframe your situation. When something bad happens that's out of your control, instead of getting upset, try to appreciate the good parts of the situation. For example, instead of stressing about traffic jam, recall how convenient it is to have a car. Use the time that you're stuck behind the wheel to listen to music or a program you enjoy. Keep a gratitude journal. We come across this all the time. I know you're you, Rocket Queen. But yeah, we come across when we go over this information, we come across keeping a gratitude journal or writing down things all the time. So I think it's very useful information. This may sound cheesy, but when you sit down each day or week to write down the things you're thankful for, you're forced to pay attention to the good in your life. A study found that people who kept gratitude journals felt more thankful, positive, and optimistic about the future. They also slept better. Picture your best possible future. Think in detail about a bright vision for your future, career, relationships, health, hobbies, and write it down. When you imagine your life going well, research suggests you'll be happier in the present. Focus on your strengths each day for a week. Think about one of your personal strengths, like kindness, organization, discipline, or creativity. Write down how you plan to use that strength in new ways that day. Then act on it. People in a study who did that boosted their happiness and lowered their symptoms of depression at the end of the week. 6 months later, those benefits were still going strong. Steve said, I believe everything happens for a reason, good or bad. I've always learned from everything that happens. If bad, I find what I need to learn from it to better myself. Exactly. While with practice, you can add more positive thoughts to your life and enjoy the benefits that come with optimism. I told you they're not really long, guys. And then this is the last one, and then we're gonna pull up a panel and let me know what you guys think. Now I know this is tiny, so give me just a second. Let me fix it. It's really little. All right, guys. See if y'all could see that. This is from the Mayo Clinic, which is also another trusted source. Hold on just a second. I got to fix my fan. It's harder than you know what. Here, give me just a minute, guys. I can't believe how warm it is in October. Good Lord, have mercy. All right, this is from the Mayo Clinic. Like I said, healthy lifestyle stress management. It says positive thinking, stop negative self-talk to reduce stress. Positive thinking helps with stress management and can even improve your health. Practice overcoming negative self-talk with examples provided. Is your glass half empty or half full? How you answer this old age question about positive thinking may reflect your outlook on life, your attitude towards yourself, and whether you're optimistic or pessimistic. And it may even affect your health. Indeed, some studies show that personality traits such as optimism and pessimism can affect many areas of your health and well-being. The positive thinking that usually comes from optimism is a key part of effective stress management. And effective stress management is associated with many health benefits. If you tend to be pessimistic, don't despair. You can learn positive thinking skills, understanding positive thinking and self-talk. Positive thinking doesn't mean that you ignore life's less pleasant situations. Positive thinking just means that you approach unpleasantness in a more positive and productive way. You think the best is going to happen, not the worst. Positive thinking often starts with self-talk. Self-talk is an endless stream of unspoken thoughts and that run through your head. These automatic thoughts can be positive or negative. Some of your self-talk comes from logic and reason. Other self-talk may arise from misconceptions that you create because of lack of information or expectations due to preconceived ideas of what may happen. If the thoughts that run through your head are mostly negative, your outlook on life will be more likely pessimistic. If your thoughts are mostly positive, you're like an optimistic. Someone who practices positive thinking. The health benefits of positive thinking. We just went over a few, and this is a little bit more. Okay, let me check. Hold on just a second. All right, I will in just a second, Chicken Killer. The health benefits of positive thinking. Research continue to explore the effects of positive thinking and optimism on health. Health benefits that positive thinking may provide include increased lifespan, lower rates of depression, lower levels of distress and pain, greater resistance to illnesses, better psychological and physical well-being, better cardiovascular health, and reduced risk of death from cardiovascular disease and stroke, reduced risk of death from cancer, reduced risk of death from respiratory conditions, reduced risk of death from infections, better coping skills during hardships and times of stress. It's unclear why people who engage in positive thinking experiences these health benefits. One theory is that having a positive outlook enables you to cope better with stressful situations, which reduces the harmful health effects of stress on your body. Well, I love you guys too. I don't know who you are, but I love you guys too. It's also thought that positive and optimistic people tend to live healthier lifestyles. They get more physical activity following a healthier diet and don't smoke or drink alcohol in excess. Identify negative thinking. Not sure if self-talk is positive or negative. Some common forms of negative self-talk include filtering. You magnify the negative aspects of the situation and filter out all the positive ones. For example, you had a great day at work. You completed your task ahead of time and was complimented for doing a speedy and thorough job. That evening, you focus only on your plan to do even more tasks and forget about the accomplishments you received. Personalizing. When something bad occurs, you automatically blame yourself. For example, you hear that an evening out with friends is canceled and assume that change in plans is because someone wanted to be around you. Catastrophizing. You automatically anticipate the worst without facts that the worst will happen. The drive-through coffee shop gets your order wrong, and then you think that the rest of your day will be a disaster. Blaming. You try to say someone else is responsible for what happened to you instead of yourself. You avoid being responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Saying you should do something. You think of all the things you think you should do and blame yourself for not doing them. Magnifying. You make a big deal out of minor problems. Perfectionism. Keeping impossible standards and trying to be more perfect sets yourself up for a failure. Polarizing. You see things only as good or bad. There's no middle ground. Focusing on positive thinking. You can learn to turn negative thinking into positive thinking. The process is simple, but it does take time and practice. You're creating a new habit after all. Following are some ways to think and behave in a more positive and optimistic way. Identifying areas to change. If you want to become more optimistic and engage in more positive thinking, first identify areas of your life that you usually think negatively about, whether it's work, your daily commute, life changes, or a relationship. You can start small by focusing on one area to approach in a more positive way. Think of a positive thought to manage your stress instead of a negative one. Check yourself periodically during the day. Stop and evaluate what you're thinking. If you find that your thoughts are mainly negative, try to find a way to put the positive spin on them. Be open to humor. Give yourself permission to smile or laugh, especially during difficult times. Seek humor in everyday happenings. When you can laugh at life, you feel less stressed. Follow a healthy lifestyle. Aim to exercise for about 30 minutes on most days of the week. You can also break it up into 5 or 10-minute chunks of the time during the day. Exercise can positively affect mood and reduce stress. Follow a healthy diet to fuel your mind and body. Get enough sleep and learn techniques to manage stress. Who's your leader, Nani? Let's see. Surround yourself with positive people. Make sure those in your life are positive, supportive people you can depend on to give helpful advice and feedback. Negative people may increase your stress level and make you doubt your ability to manage stress in healthy ways. Practice positive self-talk. Start by following one simple rule. Don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to nobody else. As I've been saying, treat people the way you want to be treated. Hello, Mary Jane. Good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. It says be gentle and encouraging with yourself. If a negative thought enters your mind, evaluate it rationally and respond with affirmations of what is good about you. Think about things you're thankful for in your life. Here are some examples of negative self-talk and how you can apply a positive thinking twist to them. Putting positive thinking into practice. Here's our negative self-talk. And there's a list of them. There's a few of them, guys. Okay, so we'll go right here. I've never done it before. Positive is an opportunity to learn something new. It's too complicated. I'll tackle it from a different angle. I don't have the resources. Necessity is the mother of invention. I'm too lazy to get this done. I couldn't fit into my schedule, but I can re-examine some priorities. There's no way to work. I can try and make it work. It's too radical a change. Let's take a chance. No one bothers to communicate with me. I'll see if I can open the channels of communication. It's not going to get any better at this. I'll give it another try. Practicing positive thinking every day. If you tend to have a negative outlook, don't expect to become optimistic overnight. But with practice, eventually your self-talk will contain less self-criticism and more self-acceptance. You may also become less critical of the world around you. When your state of mind is generally optimistic, you're better able to handle everyday stress in a more constructive way. That ability may contribute to a widely observed health benefits of positive thinking. All right, guys. Hopefully that information was really good and it lifted y'all spirits up and kind of helped y'all learn a little bit more about positive thinking. All right, so I'm going to share my StreamYard link and people can come up and tell me what they think of positive thinking, what they think of the information that I went over, stuff like that. I'm telling you guys, it's been an extremely long day. I am worn flat out. Hey guys, the StreamYard link is pinned. If y'all want to come up and tell me what you think, what your thoughts are of the information we went over. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, hold on just a second. All right. Yeah, y'all are cracking me up. I'm telling you. I have no idea. No clue. What in the world's going on, guys? and hopefully it doesn't start no freaking drama because I don't have no clue what's going on. I'm just gonna say this right here. I have no clue what's going on, no idea, and I honestly don't think I want to know. So nobody can blame nothing on me when I have no clue what in the hell is going on. So I'm just saying this up here, up right now, straight up. I'm just saying that, okay? Because I have no idea, honestly. Hello, Tiptoe. Good to see you, sweetheart.
I'm just saying that.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am worn slap out.
Good to see you, sweetheart.
I'm worn
Hello,
slap
how
out.
are you?
Oh, hold on, I got a mute in the background. Okay.
How you been doing, Angel?
I'm okay. I'm worn out. How are y'all doing?
About on the same wavelength you're on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
But-
beat, you know.
Yeah,
Physically,
you.
mentally, just beat, just drained, I guess you could say, you know.
Yeah.
your live was good. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Well, I didn't say it was drama. I was just wanting to make sure that it wasn't, or it didn't cause it. Let's put it that way. It didn't cause it, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I didn't say you guys were. I was just
No.
saying, if I don't want somebody's thinking, you know, something because people change their name or whatever. I don't want to think, you know, because of ways some people think. I just want to make sure that, you know, they know that I have no clue what's going on.
Right.
Well,
No
I think
idea. I just see a lot of minion pictures.
just know
That's the reason I texted you and told you who I was going to be.
just know that everybody that's in the chat that is minions are not against you. They're here for you.
Okay. Is it people I know?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, every one of them.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Every one
Okay.
of them.
Okay, so I won't be like, okay, is that a troll? Is that, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make sure.
No.
See, y'all need to not put me. Y'all need to, like, if y'all gonna do stuff like this, y'all gonna get my anxiety up. Y'all have to tell me ahead of time.
Well, then you need to get the
I
frying pan.
understand.
You need to get the frying pan out after Rebel because Rebel was warned.
Oh, Rebel was warned, but Rebel didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Get the pan, get the pan, get the pan.
Really?
No, Rebel's in trouble. We put him in the doghouse.
Everybody leaves me in the freaking dark.
I
Rebel, you are in trouble. Would you tell me after the fact? I had no idea who in the hell you were. I'm just saying.
Well, that's why we come up here to tell you it's all good. We're just all, you know, having fun playing.
We love you.
Yeah.
Well, I just okay. I'm exhausted. I really am, guys. I'm really, really tired. I just don't want people to. I mean, like, it's fine. It's, you know, I just don't want certain people, or in general, people taking it the wrong way. If that makes sense. Because I have no idea, no clue, don't know, because Rebel did not tell me.
Rebel, you better get over here and time. You got some explaining to do.
Look how pretty you look, Little Ray, honey, or Tiptoe. Look how pretty you look. I like
you
the
can call me by
eyes.
my name if you want to.
Pretty. Well, I've known you as a couple different names.
Oh, quite a few. Good
The
and
very
bad.
first time that I met you, darling, your first name started with a pew pew.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That slinger.
That was a long time ago.
2 years.
That pew slinger.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah. But it's all good. We just wanted to let you know that we're just having fun.
That's all.
Oh, it's fine. I don't. Hey, that's fine because that's positive. I just don't want people to twist it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people can. So I just want to make sure that it, you know, I just don't. Nobody needs to deal with any drama or negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
totally agree with you.
And
Tiptoe is
there's
very
Dennis,
beautiful.
Creepers, the pure.
How sweet. Look. Aw. Hey, Dennis. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. tip.
Dennis
Top.
said to tell you hi, Tiptoe.
Who?
Dennis
Oh, well, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
says you're beautiful.
How you doing?
I know she looks
You
so
got an
pretty.
admirer?
She always looks pretty, but her eyes are so pretty. What is it,
Yeah.
purple? You have purple on your
That's
eyes?
my makeup.
Makeup. Sorry,
Yeah.
typo. Well, I think you look pretty. I'm worn out, guys. Seriously, I'm just drained. I'm just really drained. I'm just
I
tired.
know I am.
Physically,
I've been busy all
mentally,
day.
I'm just worn out. Worn out.
Well, mentally, I'm that way too.
But I was like, you
Yeah.
know what? We should talk about some positive thinking and, help people and bring awareness to it. And, maybe we can help people in the long run. And I thought that was, a good thing to
And-
talk about because a lot of people, unfortunately, suffer with staying positive. They don't
Right.
mean to because we're human. I mean, I do. I'm sure we all do. But, it's just a little, kind of little encouragement and motivation to kind of lift your spirits so you can always go back to the video if you need any one-on-one help or anything, and go back and get those tips and hopefully, lift your spirits a little bit more than what you're doing or whatever. You know what I mean?
You're
And
right.
everybody
Agree,
needs a
Rocket
little
Queen.
positivity.
And we all do need to be positive and thankful for every day that we get up and breathe again.
Absolutely, honey. Absolutely.
Rocket Queen, we're taking that twist and we're turning it into fun. So,
We
Well, that's
are.
what I said. I just don't want, people
Yeah.
saying, well, over there on Becca's channel or Angel, whichever you want to call me, they're all doing this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Well, Becca or Angel, whichever you want to call me, I go by either or. Don't know nothing about it, but it's not. It seems like they're just having fun. So nobody
Yeah.
It's
twisted
just
nothing.
costumes for Halloween.
Yeah, it is. It is October, guys. It is
Yeah.
October.
That's
I'm just
right.
saying.
So they
Next
all
month is
decided to
pumpkin.
become minions.
Look, Tiptoe. Uh-huh.
Hello, honey. I sent her one too.
Oh, okay.
We
Yes.
just wanted you to know that no harm is being brought to you by any of us. We wanted you to know we're not trolls. So please don't block the minions.
I'm not blocking no minions because some of them was already my mods. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well,
This is the
hello
first time
there,
you've ever been on
Sean.
my panel. How are you?
Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Well, he went quiet. He went silent. He must
You
be
might have to
working.
give him a second. He's probably muted and don't know it.
Shush.
What's up?
See? He said for us to shush.
What's up, Angel? I just wanted to come up and say my apologies. We kind of just bum rushed your channel with a bunch of different names.
It's so. I mean, like I said, I don't care as long as it's in good fun and don't. Well, not
That's
on
all it
this.
is good fun.
But you know how people.
Yes, ma'am, I sure do.
And people will twist, but you know what?
I hope y'all have my back because I don't know nothing about
Yeah,
it.
we got your back.
Just saying.
And we got your back on both sides, and some of us be walking in front of you.
Yeah.
So
with,
just
with, their
remember-
minion,
around you, girl.
with their minion spears.
Yes.
Probably my-
Now I do have a pew pew.
Uh-oh, no.
No.
Yeah, I'm really worn out. I mean, like really, I'm really worn out. It's terrible. Stress and stress is awful, guys. I mean, it truly is awful.
definitely.
Mentally
I can
stress
relate.
and physical stress. It freaking sucks. It sucks.
Well, then it's good to
It's
hear
terrible.
you laugh.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm just worn out. I really am. But it's I'm just being real with you guys. It sucks when you pay your rent and then the next day you're broke as hell. So you're sitting in a house, that you pay for a whole month and then you don't have really. I mean, like you're in a house, like you paid money for a house, but then you have nothing else to show for it that you're like, okay, you know, you live paycheck to paycheck just to pay bills pretty much. And it's
gets-
you know, kind of depressing. It's stress, you know, it sucks.
Yeah.
It
That's
sucks.
why I do 2 jobs. So I could have
Right.
a little bit of spending money, you know, but that's life gets in the way of fun sometimes because, you know, we're always working and trying to pay the man his money.
Yeah.
I know. And rent ain't getting no damn cheaper either. I'll tell you guys right now. And I'm sure y'all are kind of in all
Yeah.
areas of the United States. So y'all
Yeah.
know about the rent going skyrocket.
Well,
Mhm.
guess what?
Well, that's the
At least
truth.
you got a place you can call your own.
I live in
And
one of
it's
the states. Go on.
Do what,
Sorry.
honey? You're good, Sean. Go ahead.
I said I live in one of the most expensive places in the United States to live because of Microsoft, Amazon.
Oh,
All
gosh.
these people are moving here and taking up the property value. I am lucky that I bought my house in 2000. And if I would have to rent nowadays, it would just be it. I couldn't do it probably. It's really expensive. Like for a 1-bedroom, $2,400 a month. Come on.
Holy hell. Oh, my gosh. And people on limited incomes that get disability and stuff like that. How in the world are they supposed to make it? Oh,
That's
my
why
gosh.
there's a lot of homeless. That's why there's a lot of homeless out here is because, you know, there's the D problem.
Right.
And then there's people that just can't afford to. There's no low income housing out here hardly anymore. Low income housing is like $1,700 a month.
Well, that ain't, I mean, that's not much of a difference. I mean, like, not really. That's still really high, you know?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, I am thankful. I am so thankful. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not trying to be ungrateful. I'm just saying, you know the old saying when it shows on Facebook, you now you pay rent and you're sitting in the house for a month to starve. You know what I mean? Like you all your money went to rent. It was kind of like a funny meme, but I'm just like, you know, geez, I wish this world would get better, but unfortunately I feel that it's not going to, and that sucks. That sucks.
No, I don't
Um,
think so either.
It's terrible. And then, like I said, people on a limited income or get disability checks or, you know, Social Security or whatever. That's all they get. That's all they get. And it's terrible. It's heartbreaking. It really is. Because you know, a lot of people wind up homeless and you know, they might get their check, but they have no way to pay rent or lights or water or, you know, necessities because that's all they get. It's just absolutely heartbreaking. Hey, Ghost Devil, good to see you, brother. Hope you're
I was
doing
just
well.
going to say the same thing. What's up, Ghost Devil?
Hi, Ghost Devil. How are you?
Did Lil drop down?
It
Dang
does look
gummit.
like she dropped down.
She's
I
been
don't see
having
it.
bad internet here lately, so it could possibly
okay.
be that.
Yeah, because I was like, she was talking and then just went ba-bloom.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
her internet.
I apologize in advance for the bonfire choice that I made this week. Wear your earplugs. Your ears are going to bleed.
I don't want my ears to bleed.
And I remember a couple weeks ago you said you don't know how to dance to one of my picks. All you got to do is just bounce into people, and that's how we dance.
Well, who am I going to bounce into on Rebel's lap? Is he sitting in front of me?
Well, I see your backup dancers. You can bump into them.
I'll just jump on the bed.
That's good too.
Just bounce all over the bed.
A long time ago, when my son was a little boy, we were watching one of my favorite bands on the internet. They did a Christmas show, and we were watching it. And we were watching it, and we got on the bed, and me and my little son did a little mosh pit on the bed, and we were bouncing. And my wife goes, "If you guys break my bed, I am going to bust your asses." And then we bounced into her, and she got mad.
Oh, Miss Pearl got upset, didn't she? Oh,
A little bit.
Oh, did she get out the cast iron skillet?
No, we didn't have a cast iron at the time, but she did get that Teflon pan.
Oh, yeah, you better go running. or get a spatula. That hurts too.
She can't run as fast as I can.
Oh,
She'll just wait till I tire her out and then tell me to come give her a kiss. And then when I go in for the kiss, she'll just pound me.
well, Lord, y'all been married for a long time, ain't you?
Yep, since 1993.
What, like 30 years?
Well, 93. So 30 years we've been married. We've been together for 33 years and known each other for 34 years.
Wow, that's a long time. That's
I
pretty
met her
much
when I
all,
was
all
on-
your life, you know?
Most of her life. I met her when I was on tour with the band that I used to work with, and she came to our show. And I started squirting her with a squirt gun because we had bought them in Utah, and then we went up to Washington, and I started squirting her. And then she looked up at the sky thinking it was raining, and I'm like, there's no clouds in the sky. I love this girl already.
Sean, I really thought you was gonna go south when you said I started squirting her. I'm
With the
sorry.
squirt gun, Markella.
Oh my
My
goodness
wife was a very
gracious.
my wife was a very, very good girl.
Look, Chicken Snake. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wrong one. It says you should try to outrun me sometime, Chicken Snake. Dennis Jeepers Creepers said that.
Man, I can't really say what I wanted to say because this is a good channel. Well, I know what football team that guy likes, so I'm not really worried about him or her.
And Rocket Queen, oh my god. Okay, you said this is a good channel, which it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. Look what Rocket Queen said. I wish someone would bounce me on the bed, just saying. Rocket Queen. Oh my goodness. There
I
she
love
is.
I love Rocket Queen. She makes me laugh so hard.
I do too. She's just her, and then
Welcome
we
back,
all love
Lorraine.
it.
What's that?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, darling.
Yeah,
I was like, where did she go? Where did she go?
I kind of fell off.
Yeah. She fell down.
Yep,
Oh,
fell down and broke my crown.
Boss
Hey,
man, I don't
Angel.
know. Yeah,
sorry.
you're good. You're good.
Pearl found you a minion picture. Well, I'll send it to you soon.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a cool
Yeah.
little angel minion.
Oh, awesome. Big Boss Man said prayers for Morgan State University students. What happened? I'm not in the, upkeep of like crimes and stuff. What happened?
No,
Do y'all know what happened?
I'm not sure.
No, I sure don't.
Probably one of those school pew pew things going on. Probably.
Right. Big Boss Man, tell us what happened, honey, because I haven't heard. I haven't heard, honey.
There's
Yeah.
too much of that going on in this world today. It needs to stop.
Yes, it
sure
does. Oh my goodness, HG said, Rocket, you are not on your OnlyFans page. Oh my goodness gracious.
Wait,
Hey,
did I hear
full of it here
OnlyFans?
lately.
Oh no.
An active pew pew situation is what Big Boss Man said. Oh my gosh. Evie said mass pew pew. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness gracious, Rocket Queen. Oh
What is
my
she doing?
gosh. She said just be grateful I ignored the squirt.
Leave it up to Rocket.
God.
You better hope I don't come to Australia because I'm bringing my squirt pew pew.
Oh
It
Lordy,
says,
well no, it's Sean then.
Big Boss Man said 5 victims, none in critical condition, and 3 suspects and pressed her shortly. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, prayers for everyone involved and yeah.
Absolutely. And Big Boss Man, if you want to send me that pressure, I can play. I mean, I don't do a lot of true crime, but I can play it since we don't really know what's going on. So, I mean, if you want to send it to me, I'll share it. I don't care to play it, not one bit.
Angel,
This
did
is
you
sad.
dash today? Did you dash today, Angel?
Yes, I did. I
I
dash
tell you right
every day. Every day.
So do I. It is so slow for me here in Washington right now. I mean, I'm on the app right now, but I'm sitting here talking to you guys on the other phone.
Right. You're just waiting for something to pop through.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Rebel's fault. How was it Rebel's fault? Rocket Queen said it's Rebel. Now, where in the hell? Okay, I can say this.
Okay,
Where in the
which
hell
one
is
of y'all
Rebel?
want to bring me a Subway sandwich?
Hey, do you know who bought Subway? Or Subway?
Who?
It's either Subway's buying such and such, or such and such is buying Subway. What's that, bro?
Well, who is such and such?
Arby's has just bought Subway.
Oh, I'm done.
Wow.
I'm out.
I'm
out on that one. I am
I
done.
am too.
Hey, Miss Pearl. I don't know if she's with you or not, Sean, but hey, Miss Pearl.
It's the female laugh in the background. I only have one laugh. But
She's
I don't
laughing at
sound
me.
like a female. Say hi at least.
Sean,
She waved.
you just ruined my love for Subway.
Well,
I know I love Subway.
Subway was ruined for me way back when Jared got involved.
But he lost all that weight eating what? That's all he ate was Subway, wasn't it?
Angel,
So.
Angel, when you're not on a live, go look what Jared did. He is not a good person.
Isn't it at like
Oh,
SA or
God.
something like that?
Of youngsters.
Yeah, SA. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out for a long time. A long
Yeah.
time.
Oh, goodness, chicken killer.
Oh, my goodness. And Rocket Queen blames it on Rebel. How in the
Well-
world? Rebel ain't even in here.
We gave you some good laughs, though, haven't we?
Yes.
It's just all in
Oh,
fun,
did you
and we
hear-
have fun making up the names.
I need. Did you? I sent you a message in your messenger.
And Angel, if that bothered you in the beginning, you can blame it on me because I'm the first. I do believe I'm the first one that changed my name and did that.
It is his
Oh, you're
fault.
fine.
So
You're
Know
fine.
that we're stuck with them names for 2 weeks.
for
Oh
2 weeks,
man, that sucks. Okay, it was sent to me. Is that the presser, Big Boss Man? Is that the presser you sent me, honey? Or no?
I'm
Or
gonna.
is that just the info about it?
I'm going to mute so you can play it.
Me too.
Yeah, because I'm kind of curious. I mean, I don't do a lot of tree crane. What y'all know this, but I mean, if it's something I can bring awareness to, or we can all listen to it together, whatever. I mean, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not be the first one to announce it? Because a lot of people keep playing the same things, and this would be an exclusive on Tattooed Angel.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. All right, let me pull it up, and we can watch it or whatever. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple that's being sent to me, which is fine. That's what I said. I don't care to share it. I mean, I might not know anything about it, but we can still share it and see. All right, guys, give me just a minute. All right. Well,
Trigger warning, guys.
let's see. Yeah, because we're gonna watch this together. If it's a video, or if not, then we're gonna read about it together. Whatever. Let me
Hey,
just try to make
Rebel.
it a little bit bigger. All right. Multiple people at Morgan State University, Baltimore police say community asked to shelter in place. Wow. This was at 10:49 p.m. Eastern, so it wasn't even. Yeah, so that about what Rebel said about an hour ago. Let's see. I guess this is the video, maybe the video. Well, we're getting ready to find out together because I don't know.
There's a huge red state, blue state divide on this issue, and that is the case for gun laws writ large, and it's also the case about gun laws that apply to schools. There's virtually no federal legislation that deals directly with this school issue. There are some prohibitions on bringing guns to school that are federally mandated. So there's a requirement that students that bring a gun to school can be expelled for a year. But in terms of what the states are doing, it's really a mismatch. One of the things that you see conservatives raising a lot is the idea of arming teachers. And one of the things you see blue states looking more at are these so-called red flag laws. Red flag laws basically allow a family member or law enforcement to petition a judge to remove guns from a house. There's about 19 states that have a red flag law on the books. The vast majority of those were approved after the Parkland shooting in 2018. It's a temporary confiscation of the guns. You know, a judge looks at the situation and decides whether or not the person who owns the guns is a risk to themselves or to others. There are a lot of questions about the constitutionality of these laws. And I think opponents would say, look, you have a problem under the Second Amendment here. Politics around guns are one of the most divisive things that we face in the nation. And because of that, whenever there's one of these incidents, including Newtown, right, you wind up with a lot of people arguing that Congress needs to do something or states need to do something. And then there's sort of a pushback. Even when these obvious tragedies happen in schools, it doesn't seem like there's a huge groundswell of change on the political landscape for gun regulations.
Wow. That's crazy. Let me exit out. It says, says Baltimore police are responding to an active situation after multiple people were at Morgan State University on Tuesday night. The Baltimore Police Department said officers were on the campus of the historically Black university around 10 p.m. local time. Police and school officials later advised concerned family members to shelter in place and avoid the area. Let me try to make that a little bit bigger, guys. Sorry about that. See if that's a little bit better. There we go. Police spokesperson Vernon Davis told Baltimore Banner that at least 4 people were The conditions of the victim weren't immediately known. The address given for the scene of the shooting appeared to match a student's residential building. I will, honey. Hold on just a second. Morgan State University said an active investigation is currently underway related to a report of shots being fired on or near campus. And I noticed on its website, ATF special agents are assisting Baltimore police in the ongoing active situation, ATF Baltimore said on X. Responding officers blocked off the south entrance to campus near dorm buildings while a police helicopter circled overhead. Some officers were seen conducting a search of a dorm building as the students remained sheltered in place. Ish Sergeant 20, who lives nearby, told the Associated Press that she and her friends went outside when they heard the helicopter, though they didn't hear pew-pew. They didn't hear a pew-pew. Sergeant said she doesn't usually worry about pew-pew violence in the area. At a school, though, that's crazy. She said people are just out here pew-pewing up. Morgan State University is Public Historically Black University, or HBCU, in Baltimore, Maryland. It is the largest HBCU in the state, and the campus is located in the residential area of Northeast Baltimore. The university reported an enrollment of more than 9,000 students as of late 2022. The university has just begun this week of celebrations ahead of the university's homecoming game on Saturday. The coronation of Mr. and Mrs. Morgan State was scheduled for Tuesday night at the Murphy's Fine Arts Center, one of the areas the university warned people to avoid following the what happened. All right, and it was sent to me. Another one was sent to me. So hold on just a second, guys. That's absolutely, it's horrible. It's horrible. Let's see. The last one. Okay. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. All right, hold on just a second. What?
10-4. 401. I sent a couple Morgan cops up to that room to check on the student while the medics were en route.
Hey, BH.
09. Did you still need me? Need me to call you? What was that? What was it for?
No, 09, I do need you to call me.
This is the mayor of Baltimore,
11,
Mayor Scott.
11. Medics are here at Argonne and Hill Station. Okay, 10-4.
Mayor Scott of Baltimore says, I'm on the scene at Morgan State with University Leadership, Baltimore Police, and our federal and state law enforcement partners. This is no longer considered an active shooter situation, but it's an ongoing investigation. Media briefing coming soon. That was posted 9 minutes ago by Mayor Scott. He said, media briefing coming soon. So we're waiting for the media briefing. DB Cooper says police must have video by now. I'm guessing there's probably a number of cameras on that campus. I don't know if there's cameras exactly where the shooting was.
Wow.
There was an event going on at the
Can I
campus
with
tonight.
09 at the command post?
10-4.
401 to 09.
This event was going on at campus tonight. Oops. The crowning of this year's Mr. and Miss Morgan State University at the Murphy Fine Arts Center, near where the shooting apparently happened. Warrior Mom says there are cameras all over that place. A lot of it is new or redone.
Well, that might be good.
Maybe there's a
Might
bunch of
be able
cameras
to-
of this incident.
Hold on, let me.
Bunch of.
For a minute. That might be a good thing. That might be a good thing if there's cameras and newly recorded equipment, they might actually be able to catch who did it. I don't know if those are in custody or not, but they might be able to catch who did it and put them in custody. I'm not really for sure if they've been caught or not. I have no idea.
Video. Hang on one moment here. Again, we are waiting for a media briefing. That is supposed to happen shortly. What is this here? All right. When is the news conference? Soon. The mayor and the police say the media briefing is happening soon. When is soon? I don't know.
Wow.
Soon.
4114.
Hippie Grandma.
Why is it not an
Hold on, wait a
active
minute.
shooter situation anymore? Well,
Hippie Grandma, it did it last night, and I don't know why it's still doing it. Rebel tried to fix it, and is it still doing it? Is it still like saying comments are under review or whatever? Is it still saying that in the chat? Because it's not showing up on my end. Because Rebel tried to fix it last night when I was live, and he said it should be fine now, but I don't know.
I don't, one reason could be is if they thought people were shooting at each other and the group separated, maybe they don't think that they're going to be shooting at each other on campus anymore. But I don't know. But it's no longer an active shooter situation.
Oh Lord, tell me Nightbot Sister's not back.
Well, I thought Rebel, because I got a message from HG, and she said that she don't know why they're saying they're under review. I don't know. I thought Rebel fixed it last night. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. No idea.
Excuse me.
Rebel said he fixed it, so I don't know.
The Baltimore Banner says the university homecoming celebration is scheduled for Saturday.
That's an awfully big university.
The Baltimore Banner.
4114.
Sorry.
4114.
Did you hear, sir?
Let me show you something the Baltimore Banner reported.
Do you
They
have
say
anybody listed as a primary officer?
the Baltimore Banner said
It's showing,
in
it's showing
October.
Fort Charles 21 as the primary.
In October of last year, a student was shot during an unsanctioned homecoming party outside the university's student center. And in October 2021, a student was shot during a campus fight amid the homecoming celebrations. So there have been shootings the past 2 years around homecoming time.
Wow. That's crazy. Sounds to me like they might be jealous or something. I mean, I'm not really for sure. That's crazy.
All right. Still waiting for this press briefing, this media briefing. Supposed to be soon. The police say it's going to be soon. The mayor says it's going to be soon. Hold on a second. Oh, no. I thought they might be speaking, but they're not.
400.
400.
Yes, ma'am. I need Adam 09 to assign an officer to have them respond to the command post at Stadium Way, and they'll be the primary on the scene.
Adam 09?
Oh, I see some microphones, guys. There are microphones set up. I am seeing some microphones set up. So maybe this really will be soon, the press briefing. But there is actually a podium I just saw in a shot. So we're waiting here. I don't have anything more right now, but any moment now, I assume we're going to get some updates.
And when I copy for Adam 21 is making his way to your location.
You said Adam 21 is responding?
Info.
And per Charles 09, he said have him come down to the command post and look for him.
All right, so that's Argonne, the Stadium Way.
Oh, what's this? Sorry.
Yes.
There's a
The
guys. There's a
command post is on Stadium, just above Cold Spring.
If you're watching like some of the local outlets, this building, Thurgood Marshall Hall, there's a lot of police around it. They have police tape around the building. So there's a heavy police presence at this building. And we also know they said there's a crime scene over here at the Field House. And then the Art Center where that event was happening tonight, the homecoming or the Miss and Mr. Morgan State University coronation event was just across the street here. Yeah, I'm sorry there hasn't been a media briefing yet. The police posted a half an hour ago saying a media briefing will occur soon. So as soon as I have that, I will pass it along to you. Quick thanks to Duster Singer. Thanks so much, Duster, who's on Facebook, for your support. Quick thanks also for the Facebook stars, Adrena Moon, Athena Gundlach, Billy Joe Drage, Sandy Zapp, Margaret Riley, Rich Warren, and Tara J. Domina. Thank you. So I'm just waiting. Everybody's waiting for this media briefing. We're all waiting for the media briefing, but 5-shot, none in critical condition. Apparently, maybe 3 shooters. We don't know if there's anyone in custody.
You're fine, HD, honey.
Moshe Schwartz mentioned to me wrote to me about 20 minutes ago saying WBAL says press conference expected in the next hour. Oh, what's happening now? One of the local outlets is showing some EMS people leaving that. Is anybody on the stretcher? I think no one's on the stretcher. Someone on the stretcher or nobody on the stretcher? They're not showing it. Did they just take somebody? Was anybody watching Fox Baltimore? I'm watching Fox Baltimore. Oh, is somebody on a stretcher? Oh, is that possibly the person with asthma? Fox Baltimore is showing an EMS people taking somebody out of this building here on a stretcher. But we did hear that somebody was having an asthma attack there. So I wonder if that's the asthma attack person. I don't know. But they just walked out with a stretcher with somebody on it. Matt Stevens thinks that was the asthma attack. I don't know that it was, but did they say on the coverage? I'm not listening to the coverage. Did they say? Some people are saying that's the asthma attack. Maybe Fox said it on their broadcast. Did they say it on the broadcast? But anyways, because they've been talking about that on the scanner. I don't know though. Hey, thanks SL. Thank you SL. Anyways, that just happened on Fox 45.
Lord, I wish
We
they
are
would go ahead
waiting
and do
for
that
this news conference.
That would take your sweet old
Thanks,
time.
Big
don't
Dog,
they?
as well. Thank you, Big Dog.
Yeah, they're doing minutes are very
So,
short.
hold on. What is this person saying? Let me hear what this person is saying.
With those medics.
Hold on. All right. I don't. Anyways, they're talking on Fox 45 about the person who was brought out in the stretcher. Guys, this press briefing is supposed to be soon. Again, this was a shooting, apparently on the campus of Morgan State University. We know they found casings around the area of Hill Fieldhouse. Apparently, a bullet went through a window at least one bullet went through a window. It sounds like at Thurgood Marshall Hall here, Residence Hall. We're hearing 5 people shot. Nobody in critical condition. Press conference coming soon. Possibly 3 shooters. There's definitely microphones set up. Here's that
Oh,
post from a
thank you so
Baltimore City
much.
Council member.
Thank you so much, Set 'em Up, Joe. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
And it is no longer an active
Right.
shooter situation.
Yeah, 10-4. And can you call Morgan and advise them of CAT number 5342? Oh, that's phone don't work back here.
I'm standing next to a Morgan cop. You said the CAD is what?
5342. It says that the caller's daughter and other bandmates are on the field in a bathroom. They were hiding, and not sure if the school knows that they are there for evacuation.
Hear that? Some students are still sheltering in place.
Entering
I believe
room 5342. Is that what you said?
Says that they are on the field in a bathroom.
here maybe. I don't know.
All right, we'll find that.
I have not heard a description of the shooters myself.
Angel, I got to drop down. My phone needs to be charged and it's
Okay,
going down.
Northeast, I'm ready.
You're fine, honey.
What is that?
Thank you for coming up, sweetheart.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you too, honey.
So just waiting to bring you this media briefing, guys. Again, it's supposed to be soon. Supposedly soon. Is this? Hang on a second here. Going through some of the things people have sent me.
I just truly don't understand. This world is such an evil place we live in, guys. I just don't understand why people think it's okay to do this to other people. It's absolutely horrific. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's crazy. It's always something in this evil world we live in. And I just don't know why people think it's okay to do what they're doing. It's not okay. You're supposed to be, you know, not an evil world. We're supposed to be a difference. Set an example. You know, this is definitely not an example. You know, people hurting other people is just wrong. You don't do that. It's absolutely terrible. It's heartbreaking, guys. It truly is. This world is just so screwed up. It's absolutely heartbreaking. It really is.
Yeah, I retweeted and I showed that video that a person posted. Apparently he lives in that Thurgood Marshall building, and he showed the police coming into his room and, you know, checking people out and stuff. I retweeted that. It's on my Twitter account @Lookner. Well, we're going to bring you the media briefing when it happens.
I just hope and pray that these people are okay or will be okay. And they didn't get, I mean,
update from FBI Baltimore, guys. FBI Baltimore just posted an update 2 minutes ago. This is from FBI Baltimore. Here's what they have to say. They say, the FBI has personnel on the scene offering assistance to our partners at Baltimore Police and Morgan State University tonight. People in the area are still being asked to shelter in place. All media inquiries should go to BPD. Hey, thanks Rectangle Bite, who says too much gun violence.
See what I mean? It's absolutely terrible that people, think that this is okay. This is not okay. This is innocent lives being hurt, guys. And I just hope and pray that these people, are not bad hurt. It should have never happened, in my opinion. It should have never happened. I don't know the extent of it, but it's still, it doesn't matter what circumstances. You don't go and, pew people down. You just don't do that. You just don't do that, guys. That's just not something, as humans, and caring individuals are supposed to do. You're not supposed to hurt somebody else because of jealousy or hatred or whatever. You're not supposed to do that, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's always something. And that's one reason I don't do a true crime, because it's always something that's so sad. You turn on the news and it's something every day. It is terrible. It's just heartbreaking. It's absolutely horrific, guys.
Angel,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Can anybody advise? Do we have somebody on Stadium Way?
But I'm gonna go down because I gotta run now. But it was a pleasure coming up on your channel.
You too. I hope that you and Miss Pearl have a great night.
We will. And again, if it frustrated you in the beginning, again, I am sorry. We should have let you know, but it was kind of the last minute thing. No disrespect to your channel or anything. We were just trying to have fun instead of being angry.
Oh, it's fine. I just said I don't have no problem with it, but I just didn't want nobody else to twist it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, again, thanks for letting me come up. I'll come up again periodically.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. Be safe out there.
I try, but I do have a lead foot sometimes.
Uh-oh. Well, you better be careful.
I know my job depends on it. Well, anyways, you and Rebel and family have a great night, and thanks for letting me come up.
You too. You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
All right. I wish they would play the stinking thing. That's what we're waiting for. It's just kind of.
Yeah, Northeast 1. I'm at Stadium Way by Cold Spring. And I need somebody up around Argonne Stadium Way. We have traffic on Stadium Way, and there should be no traffic up here.
Johnny says at least the FBI is involved.
Unit 8 to KJ.
Unit.
Can you raise out of 09 send a unit to
Hey, I'm back.
Stadium Way by the Northeast District Station, and don't let any traffic come up this way. It should be completely blocked off. Hold on, I'm working on that.
Hang on one second here. Again, media briefing soon. Media briefing soon. So what I need to do real quick, while we are waiting for this media briefing, which we'll be covering here, I need to take 1 minute. I'm going to disappear for 1 minute. I'm coming right back, guys. I'll leave the scanner on. So in 1 minute, I'll be back. We'll continue our live coverage in 1 minute, and we're going to be hearing this media briefing.
Hold on. Well, I don't. There's an echo.
41 KJ.
Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, 41.
There we go. I don't know. Lorraine, honey, turn your the background off because I'm echoing. You're fine.
Is that better?
No. Still echoing. Have a good evening, boss man. Thank you so much for coming in here. I'm getting ready to jump off here too. Woohoo! Hippie grandma's back. Woohoo! She said, hallelujah, I got my identity back. Well, welcome back, hippie grandma. Woohoo!
Now can you hear it?
I don't know if I can or not. Nope, yep. I don't know.
Well, I don't have nothing on in my room.
I don't know. I'm just going to turn this off because it seems like it's taking. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I got my echo off. I don't know. But it seems like that it's taking forever to get that video popped up.
Right.
So.
Well, you're fixing to get off anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'll say good night, and you can get off of here and rest and be with your family.
All right, honey. Well, I love you. Thank you.
Love you.
Rebel goes live tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Let me see what time it is. Hold on just a second, guys. Rebel goes live tomorrow, and if I can find his, that way I can tell you exactly the time. Just a minute.
He'll send me a notification anyway.
Yeah, he goes live tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we go live together Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
All right, I'll see y'all.
All right, honey. Love you, honey.
Love you too.
Have a good night. All right.
And tell the kids I said hi.
I will, honey.
All right, tell Rebel. Bye.
I will.
Or see ya. See ya.
See you later, alligator. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. Sorry that we didn't get to the press conference. They're taking their darn sweet old time. So maybe Rebel can find it and share it for you guys. I don't know. You're all right. I don't know who you are, but you're all right. Love you too, honey. Yes, y'all all have a wonderful night. I always say this before I go. You don't know what people are going through, so just be kind to one another. Kind of like this situation we were just watching. I mean, what's in their mindset that they would have to hurt somebody? I just pray for all of them, and hopefully justice will be served, and they can find out who did it, or whatever the case may be. You know, it's terrible. I hate it, but we just have to lift them up in prayers. Like I said, you know, you don't know what people went through in their life. You don't know what they're currently going through. So just be kind to one another, lift each other up, be there for one another, support one another. You know, that's going to make this world a little bit a better place than seeing all this sadness every day. It's always something sad, and it's absolutely terrible. It's terrible, guys. And then I always say this, you know, be careful with your words, because they might be easily forgiven, but they're never going to be forgotten once they're said. You know, they stick with you forever. So, you know, y'all just be kind to one another. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for the super chat. Set them up, Joe. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you guys so much. And eventually we'll have memberships. We just got to figure out what in the world's going on, why YouTube won't give them to me or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But once I figure it out and we get them, I will let you guys know, because I know a lot of you guys are asking about memberships. So once I know, I will let you guys know. So y'all have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow on Rebels at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a true crime story. And then tomorrow night at 10:30, between 10:30 and 10:45, give or take, Eastern, we're going to have our midweek open panel. Might have a little bit of karaoke in it, just all kinds of positivity. So I love each and every one of you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Virtual hugs sent your way. And if you are watching the replays, please hit the like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment, please. I haven't had no comments in a while. Just leave me a comment. I reply all of them. I enjoy waking up and having positivity comments or questions or whatever. I love it. So if you're watching the replay, please leave me a comment, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, let people know about this positive channel. Everybody's welcome. We don't deal with no negativity and no drama. But other than that, everybody's welcome. Just stay positive, guys. And I love you guys, and y'all have a wonderful night. Peace. See you later. Peace.